Hey guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. And so basically last few weeks I have been getting a lot of requests from all my parents. I would say most of the parents in that age group, that what are the subjects we should choose for our child when they are shifting from Cambridge checkpoint to Cambridge Higher Secondary, that is your Cambridge IGCSE. So that is one of the most frequently asked question in the last few weeks, and that is one of the reason which has triggered me to shoot this video. In this video I am going to talk about few very simple, basic yet very important criteria in identifying the right subjects for your child who will be now going to grade 9 IGCSE, that is your IGCSE 1. I'm going to discuss this particular topic from the perspective of 1. Building a beautiful profile, a very strong profile for your child. 2. Building a profile in such a way that you are getting excellent scholarships for your university's admissions. 3. For a smooth transition, keeping the time frame and interest in mind. All right, so when you are in grade 8, of course in your incoming April you must be appearing for your Cambridge secondary checkpoint examinations, and you must have got a lot of notifications from your school that now you have to sit and shortlist the subject that you would want to. Cambridge offers a variety of subjects. There are around 70 plus subjects offered by Cambridge assessments, and to choose the right subject sometimes get a little tricky. Now why? I'll tell you. Because if you consider math itself, you have three choices. You have extended math, you have international math, and you have add maths. Oh, okay, so when you talk about add maths, I'll discuss about it more in detail in the further part of the video. But even if you consider English as a subject, you have your English language, that is FLE, then English language and literature, you have computer sciences, you have business studies, you have economics. Coming to the most important part, first thing is identifying your strengths and weaknesses. How much ever cliched this particular sentence sounds, but identification of your strength and weaknesses is broadly categorized into two. That is, 1, students who are pretty logical, who prefers writing a little less, and who are generally very good with mathematics. And the other type of students are more artistic students who can write descriptive, who can be very imaginative, who can visualize well, and who are fine with writing longer text. Broad categorization is completely my own categorization based on my students, around 300 plus students that I am catering to right now. And there might be some niche categorization as well, some exceptional categorization as well. But right now we are considering these two major categorization. Okay, so you have, what are the traits of a logical student? One of the biggest trait is you like mathematics. 2, you prefer writing less. You prefer sticking to like small sentences and writing in pointers. When it comes to English, it's a task for you to write so much. This is one section. You like coding and computer science and all that type of logical subjects. When you move on to the next type of student, that is your student who are more artistic. They are somebody who are more into writing descriptive. They are nice with visualizing stuff. They are very, sometimes they do not tend to like sciences more. This is one thing. So here, if you are logical student, clearly you should opt for subjects like mathematics, sciences. Okay, now let's come to another part of the story, that is your career choices. So of course, when you're considering your career choices, don't just blindly go for something what others are going for. Identify what you are good in and then go for it, because it is not going to be like straight away you will be a doctor or an engineer or a psychologist or whatsoever you choose for your life. You have to go through the journey and you have to excel at every stage, that is grade 9, grade 10, 11, 12, AS, A2, IB, whatever you are choosing in your universities, undergrads. So you have to be very mindful while you're choosing a particular career based on your skills, and your interest should be mapped properly. Okay, now moving to the next most important point is considering, while you're choosing Cambridge subjects, you have to take into consideration ICE certificate. Now what is ICE certificate? Short, let me tell you, ICE certificate is one of the certificates that is awarded to the student. So the students who have taken the subject from a specific groups as decided by Cambridge, they become eligible for this certificate. And what are these groups? The subject choices should be from these 5 groups. Let me clarify. 1 is your language. Second is your humanity, that is your group 2. Group 3 is your sciences. Group 4 your mathematics. Group 5 again a creative and vocational. So you have to choose two subjects from group 1, that is languages. So one subject will be definitely for your English or whatever language your first language, and the second language would be whatever language you're choosing as your additional language, your Spanish, German, French, whichever language you're choosing. From group 2 to group 5, you have to choose only one subject. Now the students who are qualifying for ICE certificate will be placed into 3 different categories. They are distinction, merit and pass. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because I am going to come with a detailed information about your ICE certificate for IGCSE. And why is it important? The whole story boils down to one single point, that is, it is important for your university admissions, getting good scholarships and spending as less money as you can on the best education, basically. So now coming down to the third most important point that I'm going to talk in today's video, that many a times I come across student, okay, basically you have to choose these 7 subjects. Now there are students, after choosing these 7 subjects also, students tell me that, ma'am, I'm very good in computer science, I will take computer science also, I will take ICT also, I will take Hindi also, and I'll take French also, because I'm good in both the subjects. Please do not do that. If you're good in a specific subject and if you're really willing to learn it, go for extracurricular and get an additional class and learn it outside. Do not give it in your IGCSEs. Just make sure that you are giving the bare minimum subjects what they are expecting you to do. Why? Because the more subjects you choose, your grade will come down, and ultimately your grade matters the most while applying for the universities. So please don't do that, because then you have to appear for the examination, then you have to prepare for the subjects, then you have to certify all the projects and whatever you're doing in that particular subject, or internals, externals, whatever is there should be implemented to the core to get good grades. So please do not, if you want anything additional, if you are, see, let me tell you very practically, you have somewhere around 2 years. Now don't be under this consideration that I have 2 years to study, I'll study like 24 months. No, you have, if you calculate considering your holidays, your vacation, your sports, etc., you have around 15 to 18 months in your hand. You have 7 subjects to do. So how many months for one subject? Around 2.5 to 3 months to finish one subject, which has around 21 to 25 units, some 21 to 25 chapters. And understand, now even if you study for 8 hours a day and you're doing this thing, 8 hours including your school, already you're going for school, you're going to prepare for your you will be going for your extra classes for the weaker subjects, etc. So please do consider all these things. Please consider yourself as human being, not as robots. You might fall sick, you might not be able to study for a certain duration of time. So do not choose any subject extra. That is my personal advice. If you still feel you can do it, please go ahead for that. I hope this video was very helpful, and this video will help you to choose the subjects for your IGCSEs. All the very best for your final exams coming up. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to check out my Instagram handle. I come up with a lot of news over there. Also join the Global Parents community, which is going to be really helpful in your academic journey of life. Stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.